I built Jarvis from Iron Man. Yes, you hear me right. I built it. It's super easy nowadays, and I'm going to show you at the end of the video how you can also build it. So in reality, you only need two things, or three things if you want to be more precise. First of all, you need a model to convert what you are currently saying to text, a speech to text model. Then you need a second model to basically convert your words in English to something that the computer can understand. And finally, you need a machine learning model to convert back the text answer to speech, so a text to speech model. And almost everything is available nowadays on the internet, and you can just download those libraries and combine them together and create your own Jarvis. And yes, if you want to know how you can build your own Jarvis, stay until the end of the video. And if you like it, please subscribe, it helps me a lot. And yeah, let's go to it. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Let's start by creating a Jarvis file. So first of all, we need to import a couple of models. So we need to import a model to convert audio into text. Then we also need another model to convert text back to speech. Let's start by creating a listener that will recognize what we're going to say. And then we also need to initialize the text to speech. And now let's give that text to speech a voice. Basically, here we have an array of different voices in different languages, like for example in Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, English, and all with different IDs. And here we are getting the voice with ID 0, which is an English voice. Now we are creating a default function that will help us in the future to generalize our code, basically a function to talk. So it has an input of a text message, and will output the voice. And now we are creating the function that receives a command. It will be a function that will be always hearing what we are saying and understand the difference between random words in a conversation and a specific command. And this print is just for debugging. So far, piece of cake. So as you can see, I made a small mistake while I was doing this. I'm duplicating the voice and command line. And basically the command line will be transforming the listener into a command. Now I'm converting the command into lowercase. And now I'm checking if the word Jarvis is in a command. Like for example, the same applies when we're trying to talk with Siri or Alexa. You always say a keyword like "Hey Siri" or "Hey Alexa" to identify that it's a command. In our case, it's just Jarvis. And now we are removing the Jarvis word from our command because it's no longer necessary. And now a simple function to run Jarvis, a function that receives a command and then we can make a lot of different actions based on that command. For example, in this case, we are going to output or say the current time, but we could also search a person on Wikipedia. You could also link Jarvis to your Spotify, to your file system, and a lot of different examples that you can do. And once again, we are printing the time just for debugging purposes. And now we are calling the function talk to say the current time. And finally, you wrap the function run Jarvis inside an infinite loop to be always keep looking for new commands. And yeah, in general, that's it. Jarvis, what's the current time?
Current time is 4:59 p.m.
Nice.